reason Gunna and his team just strategically and successfully ruined Young Thug's career. When they initially dropped the interrogation footage, that took away Young Thug's street credibility, which for the most part is the only reason we talk about Young Thug in the same breath as Drake and Kendrick, is because Young Thug sat at the top of Atlanta, which we now consider the Mecca of hip hop. So if it's the Mecca and you're the voice of Atlanta, then you are automatically put in that conversation. He took that away, right, by exposing that Young Thug is a snitch.
Who exposed it? Hold on, was Gunna and them the ones that posted it?
No tapes that Gunna and his team just released. They tackled and destroyed his relationships with other powerful people in Atlanta, and they just destroyed Young Thug's credibility in music.
You know, when he did his 2 album deal with me,
we already know this.
Cash called me one day like, "Hey, what the hell going on with Gunna? Who's speaking for him?" I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm net. You know, he trying to get signed right here with Weeknd signed it, and he demanded he want, you know, 20 million. Whoa. So I already done told him, like, whatever you want, just say it. I'm gonna give you the money, whatever you want. Just on some, we broke. Like, I know you can't go nowhere in this world and get no $20 million check from no label. You're not doing numbers like that. You alright, but you ain't doing that like that.
Why not?
You know? Like, the number 1 album you just had right now, I paid for you to have a number 1 album. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, honestly earn a number 1 album over the weekend, my boy. I paid for that.
What?
I never said that to him. I never told him that. You know, cause we just got the plug on that. Like, you never earned a number 1 album. I spent $50 extra grand buying motherfucking streams, $50,000 buying streams for you.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, hey, bro, he is exposed every time. Like, bro, this like the 4th, 5th, 6th video that I didn't take. Bro, like, twin, he's making himself a lame. Like, he sound lame. So you trying to tell me 50,000 was the difference between him and Weeknd number 1 album? Then you trying to act like he didn't have the 50,000? You could have called him and said, do the 50,000 too. And he would have dropped 50,000. Even if he had to sell 1 ring or 1 chain or 1 watch, he would have gave you 50,000 to have had a number 1 album. Okay, and even if he didn't have a number 1 album, he got the number 2 album in the world with the damn D. He's still beating out 99% of everybody. He only losing to 1 person, twin. What does that have to do with anything? So without your 50,000, he would have still had the number 2 album very close. Very close, because 50,000, how many streams will that buy you? That's not a whole lot of money. We talking about multi-billion-dollar labels, bro. 50,000 is going to be the difference between, okay, and The Weeknd is a bigger artist who makes more money for the label. So if this was true, the label would have just, okay, give him $1 million. We'll have even more streams. You can't go dollar for dollar with no goddamn $1 billion label, Young Thug. So what we talking about? So without your 50,000, he was a number 2 album by itself, but you trying to act like he can't go get 20 million from a label? Or he can't make 20 million on his own just touring and dropping videos?
For you to be
Stop it, bro.
Right. And Cash know the same plug, so Cash could have did the same thing. But Cash, like, let it go. Cash just, like, stand down. Like, man, let the nigga on the win. I ain't standing shit. Stand down. Like a player.
Gunna and his team did a little bit of self-sacrifice in there. They threw themselves to the wolves and said, okay, let's expose ourselves. Young Thug paid for me to have the number 1
Okay, so did he pay for this number 1 album too? Did you pay for this one too, buddy? Fuck.
The Weeknd.
Like, he just sound like a lame hater,
threw themselves to the wolves and said, okay, here. But this was actually a setup. They dropped this to provide background to Young Thug doing this for himself. You see, Gunna, for the most part, is relying on, man, listen, if Young Thug faked my numbers, there's only so much that this could come back on me because, like, bro, like, I didn't do it myself. Young Thug did it for me, so I'm not in control of that. And then my numbers, ever since me and Thug been beefing, has been pretty great. I had a number 1 record. I've had a multi-platinum record. I've had a number 2 or 3 album in the country. You know, I had a number 1 rap and hip-hop album. So my numbers are straight. So this was a setup. So then following this, they dropped another audio where Young Thug is talking to his manager and telling his manager, hey, when my album drop, I need to go number 1. The manager telling him, bro, you got Morgan Wallen, who's a different beast out here, bro. His album is like 20 weeks old, but like every week he does 100,000, bro. I mean, I don't know if we can beat that. Thug said, man, bro, don't we got the same plug with like catching them folks? Hey, bro, bottom streams. Hey, bro, do whatever you got to do, man, to make sure I beat this dude.
I said nobody has ever put out 2 number-1 albums from jail. Obviously, hopefully you're out by your birthday. You know what I'm saying? But if you weren't,
Oh my
like,
God, bro.
that would be
This is what I'm
historic.
saying. It's just getting lamer and lamer.
And even if Uzi moves, we still have to deal with Morgan Wallen because he's doing 100,000 every week, no matter what.
Who?
Morgan Wallen, the country guy.
Yeah, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Why the fuck didn't we think to put him on the album? Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
What?
You think we gonna beat the boy?
yo, my man, I'm not going to sleep until we beat him. So whatever happens,
I'll tell you. Yeah.
whatever happens. So
Beat the
it's
boy,
like, okay,
beat the boy, then tell the boy you can't beat me, join me.
that's iconic.
Get on this song, young boy. Everything
You know what I mean?
Hey.
What? You see that? You see what type of lame? You see how lame he sound? You see how conniving he sound? We gonna beat him with the #1 album. Then we gonna tell him like, hey, come on, get on the album with me. Like this was the rap game,
Go.
man. This shit is
Yeah, let's
weird,
try to
bro.
beat that nigga. You still got that plug, right?
Stop
that
it.
shit was none of them. You still got
Get
that
some
plug.
help.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Tell you. All right, my boy.
yeah. All right, I love you. Call me an hour.
The plug that he's referring to, the little
Barely.
plug thing with Gunna, is when he
Barely.
bought Gunna the $50,000 worth of streams to
Barely.
go #1 over the weekend. Now, the person allegedly who is applying these streams is actually Kojo. Now, if you know who Kojo is, then you know why we're
Come
not
on,
going to
bro.
do no deep dive or go any further in Kojo and his activities. But what this right here would do for Young Thug, it takes away all credibility from
All
him.
your credibility.
Even if Young Thug drops an album today and it goes 200,000 copies first week, naturally, authentically, is always going to be that asterisk. Young Thug be paying for.
But you know what's not. You know what is true? Gunna ain't on your label no more when he has an album. His album is doing great right now. Whether it's #1 or #2, I think the only person he losing to was fucking K-pop. K-pop is Korean pop, my nigga. They got all of Asia. You ain't beating all of Asia. It's fucking 4 billion people over there. But like,
Streams, bro. If he goes 200, the entire timeline gonna be, man, bruh, how much that #1 cost you, Thug? Man, Thug, you buying. It's the same thing with Drake and ghostwriting. We knew that ghostwriting was a thing in the industry. We knew that everybody had ghostwriters. But
Right.
once Drake got exposed for ghostwriting, it was now high stakes for Drake. And Drake lost a lot of things in those accusations now, right? A lot of y'all probably believe, man, it didn't affect Drake not one because Drake moved on.
let me tell y'all something, bro. This nigga on the Billboard 200, all albums in the world, this man is only losing to Morgan Wallen, same country dude. You're not beating this country man. At the end of the day, you a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Only a certain little percentage of people listen to rap. You feel what I'm saying? So you got Morgan Wallen at #1, K-pop at #2, and who the hell is Conan Gray? I have no idea, but he just dropped, so that's why he's right there. This man has been, he was #3 before that in the entire world of all albums. So it's kind of, and he was there for 2 weeks. So it's kind of like, you sound like a hater, bro. You feel me? Meanwhile, I don't see Young Thug on this list nowhere. You hear me? So
And dropped things like Scorpion and other things, and sold 1 million copies first week with views. But it was high stakes for Drake. Drake, before those ghostwriting rumors, was playing for #1 rapper of all time. Before those ghostwriting rumors, even Drake's biggest critic did not have an articulate argument for why Drake was not at that point a top 5 rapper of all time. And at this point in time, if the ghostwriting rumors did not exist, there will be no argument for why Drake is not the greatest rapper of all time. There's zero argument for it. But because the ghostwriting exists, that right there is Drake's asterisk. That right there is what a lot of people can fall back on and say, bruh, I can't put no dude with ghostwriting, with ghostwriters as no top 5 or #1 of, no, hell nah. So with Thug, now it's gonna be whatever success you think you can ever achieve in this rap stuff, is always going to come with an asterisk. You're never, ever, ever, ever going to be given the credit that you deserve. And unfortunately for you, your career is now tied to Gunna's career. Your career is now tied to your enemy because you put y'all in competition. You're the one who chose to release an album a week after his so y'all could compete. And now we know you bought numbers for yours so you could slightly outsell Gunna. I think Thug did like 90,000, Gunna did like 88,000.
So you paid.
But now we know that Gunna actually outsold you and you actually bought fake shit. So,
right. You look stupid, bro.
But that's besides the point.
You put
yourself in this competition with Gunna. You put yourself against him. And now, just like how we're going to compare Drake and Kendrick until the conclusion of their career, we're going to compare Young Thug and Gunna's first week sales and success until the conclusion of their career. Him being exposed for these bots, guarantees that Gunna is going to win that battle every time. Because even if Young Thug outstreams Gunna by a little bit or a lot, it's always going to be, man, you pay for them bots.
Pay for them.
You just need one for one to outstream you, man.
Right. You just ain't want one to outdo you.
Now,
so you
on top of taking away his credibility, Gunna and his team also attacked Young Thug's relationships. They released multiple conversations and tapes of Young Thug talking about QCP and his relationship with his artist. One of the things that he did was there was a phone conversation with 21 Savage where they're talking about how QCP is a rat.
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
Oh no, bro. Like, yeah, that was gonna be like, he pushed up on me knowing you were beating with a rat. It little jazz is smart, my man. Yeah.
Oh God. But he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He did.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was wham. Man, wham, that was your ever get too, rocking with the motherfucking rat. Man, you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro.
Talking about all this, you can't do that. You can't, like, this one thing about some Atlanta niggas too, and this is another reason why I thought a lot of Atlanta niggas weird. Cause niggas will call you, they'll sit in your trap, they'll talk about 17 other niggas and you know what this nigga doing, what that nigga. Ain't nobody talking about no money, ain't nobody talking about doing nothing, ain't nobody talking about raising their kids, none of that. We just stay in the trap all day talking about another nigga who's selling, who the best trapper, who the biggest trapper, who really run the West Side, who really run the West End, who really run Oakland City, who really run over the East Side, who really run East Atlanta, who really run Clayco, who really like niggas just you feel me like on some weird shit though. Like you on a fucking jail call, sitting in jail gossiping with 21 Savage about rats and snitches, knowing damn well you was in the interrogation room snitch.
That shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. You dead wrong about that anyway. Nigga a rat, bro. I understand all that.
What? And what the fuck do snitching got to do with me signing to a nigga? What the fuck? If you broke and you go do a damn, I don't know, any interview at Walmart, and the manager snitched on a case 20 years ago, what you gonna not work at Walmart? What the fuck do that got to do with working at Walmart? Okay, let's say let's just say he did snitch. What the fuck do that got to do with me signing to him, twin, and rapping under his label? What does that have to do with each other, bro? This is not the streets, bro. This is the fucking rap game. Y'all study, and that shit, that's why it be lame, because y'all be trying to tie the streets into everything in life. You can't wear your hat a certain way, because if you do, it mean, no, bro, the sun just over here, bro. I just put the hat over here, bro. Like, niggas be on some weird.
Nigga help put you on. Listen, man. That nigga is a rat. I don't give a what help. Hey, that nigga give me $1 million. Man, you a rat. Whatever you talking about. You got somebody to send the chain gang. Imagine telling on the nigga and the nigga still beat the Kato.
Imagine wearing a dress and the nigga still cool with you. Stop acting like snitching is the worst thing you could do, bro. Don't forget you was painting your nails pink and wearing dresses. I don't really expect anything different than this from this nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just muted.
I don't care if you're a street dude or not, bro. You cannot convince me this ain't weird. Calling everybody phone, playing rat detector, is some level of overcompensating here going on, bro. Yo, he calling Maria the scientist.
He talking
about P's a rat, calling 21 Savage, talking about P's a rat. Why do you care about Lil Baby's and P's relationship? Why? Right? P ain't telling you.
Right.
P's not your homie. Y'all don't have a relationship. So why do you as a man give a damn if Lil Baby is still doing business with the man who put him on?
Because he's a weirdo. Even
if you believe that man is a rat, it ain't your business. It had nothing to do with you. 21 Savage gave him some really good advice. In another call, 21 Savage told him, man, bro, folks be jumping the gun too much, man.
Yeah.
It ain't y'all business. It got nothing to do with y'all. Now, 21 Savage was saying this in another conversation and in regards to Lil Durk and others dissing Gunna before they really spoke to Young Thug to get his confirmation.
Right.
Right? And Thug was even contemplating coming out and saying, man, listen, man, Gunna ain't do nothing wrong. All right, so they could go back, to rocking. But what Young Thug did in this situation, speaking on something that got nothing to do with him, that now sparked for QCP to diss you. That led QCP to come online and repost 6ix9ine calling you a rat. Now, here's the thing, bro. Thug is powerful. But you're not more powerful than all your enemies combined, bro. You can't diss Gunna. You can't diss QCP. You can't diss everybody else and think it's cool. It's not going to work out for you. It is not going to work out well for you, bro.
Right.
And QCP reposting this video right here of 6ix9ine calling Young Thug a rat, this sent a message to everybody who rock with P. And the bag run the streets. QCP just sold his label for $300 million. There's a lot of people from the streets in the rap game who is rocking with P because he got the bag. Now those people now see, okay, yeah, it's open season on Young Thug now. We don't rock with him because P just reposted this.
About me. Let's make it about Pink Spider. The nigga went from a snake to a spider. Now he's a rat. Like, you know what I mean?
QCP also took to his story to publicly say, imagine some broke-eyed rats.
We put this in the last post, but we gonna see it again.
And Pee-wee Ratsko trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my ninjas that I love running with these hoe-eyed ninjas. Knowing these ninjas talk about me, I'm going to say this for the last time. I'm no street ninja. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking
And I'm
care.
going to be honest with you, bro. If you was in the streets when you was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and when you turn 28, you say, I don't want to do the street shit no more, you are well within your rights, bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
You feel me? You do not got to stay no street nigga for life until you 99 years old and hold on to all these street rules because you trying to keep it real. No. 9 times out of 10, if you was in the streets, you was being stupid. Because the only thing come out of the streets is stupid shit. Jail, die, broke. That's it. So if you grow up and you wake up in one day and you like, man, I'm tweaking. I'm out here doing all this street shit, all this street this, street that, street this, street that, trying to be this, trying to be that, trying to keep it real, trying to hang in the hood, man. Fuck that. I got kids, bro. I'm finna be a law from this day forward. I'm a law-abiding citizen who pay my taxes and try to get as rich as possible for my kids and stay safe in the suburbs in a nice house. You can do that, bro. And from that day on, you don't gotta be the street nigga that you was when you was a fucking teenager. Like, that's weird. You trying to make a nigga stay how he was when he was 13? The fuck?
And my family. All the street ninjas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this ish? Streets been dead. Y'all ninjas gave the city a bad name. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom or no ninja, sat in an interrogation room running ninjas' names. And I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys, the police, y'all ninjas mad because y'all not me. Young Thug is a raging hypocrite.
Hypocrite, bro.
So you is calling QCP a rat, telling Lil Baby he needs to denounce or get away from the dude who's writing his checks and giving him millions of dollars because he's a rat. But you go to bed with Mariah the Scientist every night, right? You lay and swim in that, little shit. Bro, any man will swim in Mariah the Scientist, man. Look at her. She's gorgeous. But Mariah the Scientist's father has been
he could have made that. He could have stated his point without saying that. But we gonna let it slide.
Oh shit!
We gonna let it slide. Flacco really just shot his shot. You feel it?
Look at her. She's gorgeous. But Mariah the Scientist's father has been a detective with Atlanta. He's a homicide detective with Atlanta for 30 years. Detective Buckley, 30 years. You think Young Thug is telling Mariah the Scientist, hey, yo, daddy a rat. Hey, bro, yo, daddy the police. Yo, daddy the police.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you gotta get away from it. No, bro.
We got him.
All right.
The same way you wouldn't tell her, yo, daddy the police, get away from him. It's the same reason you look kind of crazy trying to tell Lil Baby, get away from QCP, his label owner.
The fuck does that have to do with him snitching on somebody?
What? Like, he wrote a statement, like 20, 30 years ago? Huh?
Like, what is that?
It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Young Thug was in jail, bored as hell, with a lot of people's business in his mouth. Yeah. Chit-chatting and gossiping, bro.
Nigga, call your motherfucking baby mama and talk about your kids. Call your kids, bro. Fuck. And go work out, nigga. Your ass tripping, bro. Go work out, bro. Go read the Bible, bro. You in jail, bro. The fuck? Go to the law library. You got all this other shit to do, twin. Alright, it's here. We already here.
Lil Baby, you let me know, right? Because he already burned his relationship with QCP. But if you, Lil Baby, let me know. If you wake up today and you see Young Thug talking about your internal business with other people,
I'm about to roll this
you not pissed off?
Ski.
There's a call with Young Thug and Maria the Scientist, where Young Thug is telling her, man, QCP signed his record deal for $300 million, but Scooter Braun came to Lil Baby first, and he was supposed to sign, but he didn't sign it. QCP didn't give him
What?
Telling all of Lil Wayne's internal affairs to his bid. You not mad if you wake up and you hear Thug talking about your business that you told him like this?
Me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really on somebody, I love you. Like,
I thought you ain't like rats, bro. I thought you ain't kick it with rats. I thought you ain't do business with rats. You do business with rats. You did songs with Lil Baby, right? Guess who got paid off that? that quote unquote person that you just called a rat that's right there hugging you while y'all smiling together. So stop trying to act like.
Man, you my little brother. Cause if you take Wham out of the picture, he probably get 100 million. If you take Wham out of the picture, I know for sure you made 275 million on Wham for sure. 100%. He in the green. He not in the red. The label owe him. He don't owe no label nothing. Every label he signed the 2 labels. Everyone,
See, his
both of
girl
them
ain't even
owe
saying
him.
nothing.
You want to believe that? But
Why you
goddamn,
talking to your girl? Why you talking to your girl about another nigga label and if he's snitching and all that? You talking to your girlfriend about this shit on a jail call, fool? You ain't like what the hell?
Yeah, that was some fucking shit. That's some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. See, I thought he just sold the label. I'm like, damn, boy, that's big. Like, but your mustache cold. You sold a label for 300-something million. What the fuck? Man, your ass sold the goddamn copyrights. Man, you sold everything. You went out bad. Man, you could have got 600-700 million for that shit, nigga. But your ass went out bad.
How many million do you
like,
got,
bad.
bro?
What wrong
What
with
the
that?
hell?
But now you telling Wham, hold on, I need to talk to you about something serious, but you just holding him off. That's like me telling you, I need to talk to you about something serious. I got a whole pregnant, but I ain't telling you what it is. I'm just like, baby, I need to talk to you. This shit's serious, but I'm trying to wait till I get the abortion. To tell you.
And
You
she,
know, shit like,
she not even saying nothing. She don't even know what the fuck he talking about.
like that. Like, now I got the abortion. Now it came out on the internet. Boom, Young Thug had a girl pregnant, but paid for the abortion. Now I'm just telling you, like, man, that's what I've been trying to talk to you about. Man, you could have been talking to me about that shit. You goddamn, you know what I mean? You keep saying, I need to talk to you about something. Man, like, what's up? What's up, nigga? Talk. We gonna talk. Yeah, you trying to say that until you get the deal done, because you know Wham can stop the deal. You know what I'm saying? The people only buying your label because of Wham. They not buying your label because no motherfucking Migos. Them niggas in the red. Them niggas ain't making no money, huh?
He dissing the Migos too over the telephone, man. Yo, Thug, I think it's over with, man. Yo, you done burned too many bridges with these calls. Yo, Gunna and his team, I'll be real. They took the approach of not saying nothing, not responding back to no snitching allegations, just dropping good music and going about their day.
Right.
But whole time, they knew they was sitting on his war chest the entire time. They were just waiting for a moment to release this war chest? Oh, nah, this was brilliant by Gunna, man. Brilliant, bro. Brilliant. Y'all let me know in the comments.
It's bad, bro. He going out like a lame, like young thug lame, bro.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices.